Assalamualaikum to Dr. Cheryl. Today we are from Group 5 going to present our project entitled TaxPilot. So what is exactly TaxPilot? TaxPilot is an AI-powered knowledge-based system designed to help Malaysian taxpayers to make better tax decisions. It simplifies complex tax regulation by providing personalized tax recommendation, tax relief suggestions, and tax calculation breakdown through an interactive dashboard and chat interface. TaxPilot has three main objectives. The first is to develop an AI-powered tax decision support system. Second, to recommend suitable tax relief based on user data and LHDN regulations. And the last objective is to improve users' understanding of taxation through personalized explanation. TaxPilot consists of five main modules. The user input module collects user information, while the user interface module provides the dashboard and chat features. The AI and knowledge-based module perform reasoning using tax knowledge, and the tax calculation module computes the estimated tax payable, and the recommendation module provides personalized tax saving suggestions.
This slide presents the ontology of our TaxPilot system. The ontology represents how the tax knowledge is structured and connected within the system. The process starts with a taxpayer who can be an individual taxpayer, freelancer, or SME owner. Each taxpayer has a financial profile containing income and expense information. Based on this data, the system identifies eligible tax reliefs. The reliefs are governed by the tax rules that are derived from official knowledge sources such as LHDN regulations and public rulings. The AI reasoning engine then uses this knowledge to generate personalized recommendations, while the tax calculation component applies the rules to produce the final tax result. This slide summarizes the ontology classes, relationships, and their importance. The main classes include taxpayer, financial profile, income, expense, tax relief, tax rule, knowledge source, recommendation, tax calculation, and tax result. We also have subclasses under taxpayer, which are individual taxpayer, freelancer, and SME owner. The main relationship follows a simple flow: taxpayer to financial profile, then income and expense, followed by tax relief, tax rule, and knowledge source, which finally produces the recommendations and tax calculations. This ontology is important because it organizes tax knowledge systematically, supports AI reasoning, and makes recommendations transparent by clearly showing how user data is connected to tax regulations.
Moving on to our logical architecture, where it begins when user enters their information through the user interface. The application processing layer manages the workflow, while the knowledge processing layer retrieves relevant tax knowledge. The tax calculation engine then calculates the tax payable, and the final results and the recommendations are returned to the user. For the physical architecture, users access TaxPilot through a web browser. Requests are processed by the server, which communicates with the AI engine, knowledge base, and database. So, together, these components provide tax calculations, recommendations, and advisory support.
So moving on to the future enhancement of tax pilots. So while tax pilot already provides tax management support, there are also opportunities to make it more automated and integrated. So the first enhancement would be direct LHDN e-filing integration that will allow users to submit their tax returns directly through TaxPilot with a single click. And the second one is real-time financial data integration that could automatically sync income and expense record from banking or financial applications to reduce manual data entry. And last but not least, dynamic tax rule updates that will ensure the system always use the latest tax regulations without requiring manual updates. So all these improvements would make TaxPilot more automated, accurate, and also convenient for the users. So in conclusion, TaxPilot simplifies tax management by transforming complex LHDN regulations into an easy-to-use platform. So by combining automated tax calculations, user-friendly features, and a structured knowledge base, TaxPilot helps improve tax compliance and financial awareness among Malaysians.
Hi everyone, so now I'm going to show you our TaxPilot prototype. So it is an AI tax decision co-pilot built for Malaysian taxpayers. So every year, 73% of filers miss at least one relief, and the average person leave around 1,800 on the table. So TaxPilot fixed that. Alright, so it reads your EF form, walks you through every LHDN relief you qualify for, and tells you exactly what to do before 31st December. So the whole floor will only take about 4 minutes with no login. So let me now show you. So first, TaxPilot is also fully bilingual. So one toggle can switches the entire experience between English and Bahasa Malaysia. For example, when I toggle to BM, it will show everything in BM. Alright, so let us now get started. So next, the user can pick the profile, which is individual, SME, also freelancer. So each one will load a different form and different set of reliefs. So I will go with individual, which uses form BE. Alright, so now this is where it gets interesting. The user just dropped their EA form PDF here. So TaxPilot will read the documents, detect the layout, extracting the fee, and also cross-checking with the LHDN schema. So yeah, once done, it surfaces the extracted figures, the gross annual income, the bonus and allowances, EPF contribution, and also PCB with her. So the user just confirm by saying that looks right and continue. Alright, so now the 8 quick questions which is either yes or no, which only takes for 1 minute. Right, for example, I will answer the first questions, second questions. Right, so now it's and the last questions. Right, so for the zakat, when the user click yes, it will ask how much the zakat that the user paid in this year. So for example, yeah, so after I click in the zakat amount and click confirm, yeah, so here is the headline result. So the user could save 4,962 ringgit compared to filing with just the default RM 9,000 personal relief. Their tax payables come out to 2,662 with an 2,139 refund from PCB and an effective rate of just 2.56%. So on the left, you can see every relief that TaxPilot found. 8 items totaling 34,350, and each one is tagged as either already claimed or maybe newly discovered. So for example, here the spouse, the child relief, and then the life insurance is the newly discovered. Right, so on the right you can see how we got there. So the full derivations from the gross income down to the tax payable with personal relief and also the zakat rebate clearly broken out here. So nothing is a black box, so every ringgit is traceable to a rule. TaxPilot doesn't stop at telling you the bill, it tells you what to do about it. So this is the before 31st December page. So move that still shift this year's bills ranked by ringgit for ringgit efficiency. So move 1 is the higher efficiency, which is to top up your PRS to RM 3,000 to save 330. So move 2 is the easiest win, which is to finish your lifestyle claim before year end on books, laptop or internet, spend 2,500 and save 275. So each card shows the spend, the saving, the deadline, also the reasoning, and also the ITA citation. So do both and the user will spend 5,500 to save 605. So straight off this year's tax bill. So and from here the user can jump straight to the Ask TaxPilot chatbot for anything else they are unsure about. So this is the Ask TaxPilot page. Right, so this is the chat interface. So this is everything the wizard doesn't cover. So the user can ask anything in natural language. For example, I'm asking about is a MacBook claimable this year? So the TaxPilot would answer the correct based on the LHDN rules, everything. So every answer will comes with a citation. So that's our TaxPilot. 4 minutes, no login, every relief method, every recommendation is cited, and a chatbot for everything is in between. So file smarter, save what's rightfully yours. Thank you.